school way, digging through shelves of books, flipping through pages, all within the four walls of their office. That was the only way to build a strong argument for court. But times have changed. With advanced technology and especially the rise of artificial intelligence or AI, the legal world has been reshaped. Now, it's all about being faster, more efficient, and more accessible. As Ramos and Levy once said, this is not just about using a new tools, but it is about changing the very way legal work is done. Then come the COVID-19. On January 9, 2020, the first death in Wuhan, China marked a turning point for everyone. The legal field had to adapt to court hearings when online judgments were made virtually. Malaysia followed suit with virtual trials becoming part of the new normal. So what does this all mean? This video will explore about what e-lawyering and AI really are and how they work in the legal field, the benefits they bring, the challenges they raise, and how Malaysia and other countries are responding to regulate them properly. Technology in law is no longer a myth. It is now a reality. E-lawyering, short for electronic lawyering, is a modern way of practicing law using the internet and digital tools. While the method has changed, however, the legal ethics and principles remain the same. Instead of using printed books, physical files, and court forms, e-lawyers rely on online platforms, digital documents, and cloud systems. E-lawyering often involves solo lawyers or online teams working remotely under one virtual law firm. But with AI in law, there are challenges. There is also fear that AI could replace some legal jobs or make mistakes, and that is why it's important to have clear rules to make sure AI tools follow legal standards, protect client privacy, and stay ethical.
Hi, I am Izzah and I will be explaining about the benefits and opportunities of AI in legal work. Today, AI is helping lawyers do their work much faster and more accurately. For example, AI can review contracts, do legal research, and also even assess risks. Tasks that used to take hours can now be done in minutes. Tools like Westlaw Edge and also Lexis AI help lawyers to find the right case law quickly and with better accuracy. We also have generative AI, such as Ask Alice, which these tools can draft contracts, legal memos, or responses, allowing lawyers to focus more on strategy and working with clients. In court-related work, AI tools like Gavalytics can study a judge's past decisions and help lawyers plan stronger strategies. E-discovery is now faster too. AI can quickly go through thousands of documents and find key evidence. And in some cases, AI is even better than human at summarizing legal documents, which shows how powerful and helpful these tools can be. Alright, moving on. AI is becoming more common in legal work. So, law schools are now teaching subjects like AI ethics, legal technology, and also data privacy. Some universities, like the Arizona State University, have created special labs where students can get real hands-on experience using legal AI tools to make sure that practicing lawyers can stay up to date. Like the American Bar Association is setting standards for AI knowledge in legal work. Also, AI is helping improve access to justice. For example, legal aid groups now use AI chatbots to give free basic legal advices to people that cannot afford a lawyer. This also makes legal help much easier to get and more affordable. Overall, AI is making the legal industry more efficient, accurate, and also productive. It supports the growth of legal tech startups and online legal tools for the public. And it also helps lawyers to work smarter and not harder. Now, moving on to the legal and ethical challenges of the AI, I will now explain about a case study, which is the case of PP against Dennis P. Modely, where around January 2020, the Chief Justice of Sabah and Sarawak introduced AI into the court system to address inconsistent sentencing. While some legal practitioners were concerned that AI lacks human empathy, the judiciary defended it as a step towards the modernizing and improving court efficiency. And on February 19, 2020, the Magistrate Jessica Ambo Kakayun became the first in Asia to apply AI in sentencing in a drug possession case. The AI system, known as the AISG, which later renamed it as ICOS, analyzed the past cases and recommended a 10-month sentence based on drug weight, age, and also the employment status of the accused. However, the magistrate used her discretion to impose a 12-month sentence, showing that AI was only advisory and not binding. And to ensure transparency, the AI recommendation was shared with the accused before sentencing, giving him a chance to reconsider his plea. The defense later argued that the use of the AI violated constitutional rights under Articles 5 and also 8 of the Federal Constitution. But the appeal was dropped when the accused failed to appear. The High Court eventually reduced the sentence to 6 months. Now I will be explaining about the key concerns of the AI usage in the legal world. The use of AI in legal proceeding raises several legal and also ethical concerns. Some of them are: first, transparency, where AI decisions must be explainable so that they can be reviewed or challenged. Second, accountability. Judges and lawyers must remain responsible for the final decisions and not depend on AI too much. Thirdly is bias. AI may repeat unfair patterns from past cases. The fourth one is constitutional rights, where AI must not interfere with fundamental rights like the life and liberty. The fifth one is data privacy, where AI must protect confidential information and also comply with privacy laws. And lastly, professional responsibility, where legal practitioners must understand how AI tools work to avoid errors and also ethical issues. And according to a data received by May 2020, only 33% of cases has used AI system, showing judicial hesitation. Still, the system was recognized with a national award in the 2023. While AI can improve the speed and also consistency, it must support and not replace human judgment, guided by strong legal and ethical safeguards. The next slide is about regulation and policy in Malaysia. Currently, Malaysia's existing legal framework is not enough to properly regulate the use of AI in the legal field. There are a lot of challenges such as ensuring data security, fairness in algorithms, and accountability when AI is used in legal work. To handle this, expert has proposed two-tier framework. The first one is primary legislation, which means that creating a specific law dedicated to regulating AI in legal services. This law should clearly define what AI means in the legal context, require AI legal tools to be certified before use, and set up special testing zones where new AI systems can be carefully evaluated before being widely implemented. And additionally, the law should introduce a digital peculium, which is a fund to compensate people harmed by the automated AI decision. The second tier consists of supplementary regulations and also guidelines, and these are the softer laws like policies and also best practice guides that can be updated more quickly to keep up with the new technology. This would be developed through workshops and consultations with experts and stakeholders to ensure they stay relevant and effective. Additionally, there are also several key ministries and agencies that play important roles in overseeing AI development and regulation in Malaysia. For example, the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, mostly the Ministry of Digital (KD), and the Ministry of Communications (KCOM) are the main ministry involved. They work through agencies such as MDEC, NIMOS, and JPDP, which focus on areas like digital infrastructures, data privacy, and cybersecurity. In 2024, the government have created the National AI Office, NAOI, to lead the country's AI strategy and develop regulatory frameworks, and also oversee the ethical guidelines. Now, also coordinates impact studies and the creation of AI Code of Ethics. There are existing laws such as Personal Data Protection Act, the Cybersecurity Act, and also the Computer Crimes Act, which provides protection for data privacy, digital infrastructures, and cyber offenses. These laws were not designed specifically for AI tools used in the legal work for e-lawyering. Therefore, when AI is used in the legal services, such as for research or client advice, it must always follow professional and ethical standards. Importantly, human lawyers must remain fully responsible for any decisions made with AI assistance. That's all from me.
So
Thank you.
nowadays, a lot of countries are starting to use artificial intelligence (AI) in their legal systems, but how they use it really depends on the country. In Malaysia, we are still quite new to this. There are concerns about fairness, transparencies, because sometimes AI is used without explaining how it works or how the decisions are made. That can be really scary, especially in the serious cases. If people cannot understand or question the AI's decision, it might affect their right to a fair trial. In the United States, they have been using AI for a longer time, especially to help predict things like whether someone might reoffend, but even there, this system has been criticized because it is not always accurate and there is no clear law to regulate it yet. Plus, some people say it is so unfair or even biased. The United Kingdom takes a safer approach where they use AI to help researchers and paperwork, but when it comes to make a legal decision, judges are still in charge. They have also created guidelines to make sure AI is used ethically and people can challenge the outcome if needed. Then there is Singapore. They are really organized when it comes to using legal tech. They have got smart courts and a national plan to improve their legal system using technology. But like the UK, they also make sure the AI doesn't make big decisions and they focus on things like transparency, human control, and accountability. From all of this, it is clear that AI can be helpful, but it has to be used carefully with clear rules and human oversights. So honestly, AI is changing how law works. Before, we imagine lawyers in court or reading books all day, but now AI can help with things like checking documents or doing legal research, and it's super fast. But don't worry, AI won't take our job, it just means we will focus more on important stuff like giving advice and solving problems, while AI handles the boring parts. Also, a lot of legal stuff is going online. Maybe one day we will work from home, not just in the court. But we need to be careful, not everyone has the access to good tech, and there are still issues like data privacy and fairness. That's why law schools should teach us how to use legal tech, and the government should make clear rules for using AI. To sum up, AI and online tools are changing law everywhere, including Malaysia. We are not fully there yet, but we can already see the changes. If we do it right, law can be faster, easier, and still fair. AI should help lawyers and not replace us. We just need to learn, stay updated, and use it in the right way to protect justice and people's rights.